Okay, check, check. Okay. Yeah, what's going on, Scrobot? I know. No pinball, but you know what? Just because you decided to have some choice words about it, we're gonna play pinball now. That's the deal. What is going on Friday night on the internet? Hi, how you doing? David Letterman of Nutbread. What is going on? I don't know what's going on. I was not sure how to best go about putting this show together, what to call it. I mean, the long story short is the Mad Gear are releasing, well, they have released their latest EP today, which is available on Bandcamp. I'll get the link for you later because obviously we have some priorities on this channel. But they were like, hey, why don't we do something special? We want to like actually perform. You know, wow, that was like the shortest ball ever. I need to focus on one thing at a time. Yeah, they wanted to like do a little performance with it, you know, do a little song and dance, and not just have like a typical listening party like we do here on Bonus Stage. And so they were like, yeah, and we want to get some of our friends together and like, you know, put together kind of like a mini concert, you know, like you would in real life. You know, remember that when there were like album release parties that were like concerts in real life? Yeah, so I guess they just kind of missed that and wanted to do that a little bit more. Oh, this is the best here. Center post, yes. Oh, those reflex shots, those were good. I love chaining those up. Yeah, and so that's what we have here today. I was like, it's not quite a Let's Listen. It's kind of like a listening party, but I don't know. I'll just call it Let's Party. And here we are. We're partying with some pinball and some Sonic Mania OST before the boys show up. Actually, in fact, tonight, nobody needs to show up at all. All of the performances that you're going to be seeing are all pre-recorded, and that kind of scratches a little bit of an itch that I've had the last couple of years, just with the move, which I still stand by, to have all of the performers for Music Online be 100% live, because you know, live entertainment, right? But I do recognize that not having any pre-recorded content like represents a genuine barrier for some people, you know, who either for like technical reasons or scheduling reasons, you know, like, oh God, how many full bands have we had on Bonus Stage? It's and how many solo acts have we had? It's not easy to pull bands together. Hi, sup, Carrie, I see you. But yeah, so like this is kind of nice that we get to have some acts who haven't been on the show otherwise, such as Watch Out for Snakes. I mean, he just kind of like was able to submit something almost last minute as we had a change in schedule. But yeah, originally we were going to have the Super Thrash Bros put together a set, and they weren't able to do it for, again, technical reasons, one thing or another, right? It's not easy. Doing everything, all the parts, like performing, mixing, capturing the video, and putting all those signals together and making something that is actually cohesive and enjoyable. Yeah, so we got Watch Out for Snakes, the Mad Gear. They haven't been on live, but we've had them on for another listening party back when they released their... I saw they had another release that was just like a single on Bandcamp, but the last EP/full album that we had them on here for was Mad Gear 64, of course. And that was a really good time. I like that. Yeah, so that's like the only way that we can get some folks to perform is to put together something that's a little pre-recorded. Yeah, and then of course we've got staples like Ian Cowell. That guy's going to be on later. And then we've got some WASD, who are, of course, hot off of their incredible performance at MagFest. Woo-wee. Yeah, actually, hold on. I see somebody is writing paragraphs in chat. I better come on over here and catch up. Oh, my goodness. Oh, we got a whole bunch of people. Okay, yes, the pinball cheers. There we go. Awesome. I'm way back here. Hey, Ian Martin's in the chat. What's going on, Ian Martin? This is reminding me I should be working on arrangements. Oh, wow. Instead of putzing around here, what, like a putz? Oh, thanks, Carrie. God, nothing but sass on a Friday night. I wouldn't have it any other way. Okay, what else we got? Oh, yeah, definitely same here. Oh, man. Ranj is working on a arrangement. I know that. What's going on? Oh, we've got Robert Retro Gaming. Awesome. Nice to see you here, bud. Let's see, Sable Providence playing on here, just so he has to be up at some odd hour. Okay, well, I'm not familiar with Sable Providence. Hey, Ian, send me a DM. I want to know all of the nerdy artists. Please, just give me some fresh meat. Getting 7 bing bongs in a room together is a task. Oh yes, absolutely, the coordination thing. Oh my god. Oh, there is Papa Hoodwinker. What's up, gamers? Nice, nice, nice. Oh, did that giant... Was there... Sorry, did somebody mod away an intense paragraph? That's what kind of distracted me. Oh, man. Oh, we got Lucas Ved in the house. What is going on? Oh, man. Enough of this goblin meat going on. Okay, bot spam. Well, thank you, those of you who are definitely staying on top of chat more than I am. Oh, man. This is kind of weird. This is like... I've been saying to like a couple of people actually, like, because we've got this thing tonight, which is kind of short, you know, it's probably going to be like only 4 hours, only a 4-hour stream. But then tomorrow, of course, we've got the larger Music Online with a huge swath of people. Oh, hold on, where's my next events? I got it. I was just about to say I'm feeling more set up than I ever have in a long time. And here are my posters for the upcoming events are not ready. Whatever, it's one small thing. I'll allow myself that. Upcoming events. Yeah, let's do this one. Oh, God. Ba-bum. No, but we're not looking at Nerdy Knowledge or Virtua and Gaku 16. Gross. No, this... Oh, that's next month. Oh, crap. I don't have the poster for tomorrow because it's tomorrow. I don't usually have something going on a Friday. But yeah, no, anyways, there's the Music Online tomorrow, and I'm feeling pretty good about all of that. I've made it. I've got bots. Oh, my God. Yeah, who the hell is Quick Save? Oh, shoot. Sorry, that was leaked a little early. Oh, whatever. It's on rotation, so if I ever take a break tonight, then you'll see that anyways. We got lots of exciting stuff coming up on bonus stage, as usual. Yeah, so the bill tonight, we've got Ian Cowell coming up first, and he's... What happened, Ian? You said, like, you were gonna go live, you were, like, super ready to go live up until, like, late last night. You're like, hey, I gotta go to work, so I'm just gonna pull together something the last minute. So you know, true to everybody else on the bill, we've got Ian Cowell serving up some pre-rec awesomeness, and then Watch Out for Snakes is going to be on. We're actually going to be watching, and Matt, I saw you in the following there. If you want to let me know in chat, I can't remember if this is the exclusive showing, not exclusive, but you know, obviously the premiere showing of your set at Super Bitfest. Down in San Antonio. Oh God, my vowels. Yeah, no, that's really cool. It looked like a really cool set too. Obviously, he's going to be making some shout outs that are relevant to that night and not this one. But all the same, I mean, that comes with the pre-rec territory. And then, of course, the Mad Gear. They've got their EP out now, which is Let's Take This Outside. It's 3 awesome tracks. They've got my vowels and my consonants now, too. They've got a track from Killer Instinct, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and Bloody Roar. Yeah, it's a solid EP, and they've kind of like had a little bit of kerfuffle with some of their members, so they've been working hard to get back into gear, into Mad Gear, you could say. And so this EP, I think, is a first step on that path. And then, of course, WASD, W-A-S-D, of course, famous PC gamer only covers. They're going to be closing out the night here for us. So it should be a good time. Speaking of time, I think we are at the top of the hour, regardless of what time zone you're in. And so I think it fitting that we get ahead into our first act. Ian Cowell, are you live? Are you ready to go? Are you? Can you give me some nutbreads in chat if you're ready to go there, bud? The rest of you too, while you're at it. Actually, yeah, I'd hate to keep you, but you know, if you want to just sit here and bullshit with me for another 3 hours, I mean, we could do that too. Okay, there we go. We're seeing some. Awesome. All right, guys. Well, I won't hold you back any further then. Get ready for everybody's dad. This is Ian Cowell.
Looky here, bunghole. Listen, everybody. Let's bake a delicious cake for Mario.
Wow. Ian, you really had me a second song before the end there. I was like ready to transition and be like, what? Sorry guys, I thought there was more. There was more. Yeah, what up? Give it up for Ian Cowell. We're gonna see if we can get him on the ding dong here. Bing bong, Ian. Sorry, I almost called you Ian Martin. Oh, how many Ians can there really be? What's up, dude? Can you hear me? Oh man, okay. No, we got the wrong Ian here. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Whoa, just a sec. We're not getting you on the stream. Let me just double check what device I have here. Things got a little bing bonged around, but that's okay. We're making it work. There we go. That's the right Discord. Okay. Can you say that's more like it?
Okay, we got to say the joke again because they missed it. So.
Oh, well, go ahead. Okay. No, I what did I say? We get you on the ding dong. Something about Ian's.
Oh yeah, what's going on? Hey, this is Ian Lucky. How can I help you?
Right. Yeah, yeah. We got Ian Lucky here on the line talking about Ian Cowell's pre-recorded set. Well, Ian Lucky, I understand that you actually had nothing to do with that musical performance whatsoever. And
None.
considering that you weren't here in chat to watch, what are your thoughts?
I guess it was fine. Not what I would have done, but at the same time, pretty good stuff. I would gather if I was Ian Cowell. Just kidding, everybody. This is Ian Cowell.
Wow. And then his voice changed and he magically sounded like himself. Dude, it's been a beat. What's going on?
Hey, lots. Thought I was going to do it live, and then I didn't, and we made it work. Thanks for having me, Josh, and also those bad dudes in the mad gear.
The baddest in the world.
Physical violence if I didn't perform. Then I was like, whatever. And then I went to go shake Bruce Iron's hand, broke my finger, pushed me down a flight of stairs, and he was like, "Listen, you got to get good, and you got to come back, and you got to do a show." And I was like, "All right, man, all right, sure." And then I pre-ordered like 5 copies of the record. It's really good. Threats aside, it's awesome. So I really appreciate that they forced me to be on the show.
Yeah, no, and we appreciate that too. Yeah, Cameron, I believe, is the one who was ringleading this whole operation. So really nice of him to think of you, obviously. Yeah, dude, other than this, like what's going on in the world of Ian Cowell?
Well, hey, there's quite a bit. Lots of shows are coming up. There's some stuff I can't talk about, but there's one thing I am going to say. And look, the announcement ain't out there, but who cares, right? We're all in this together. VGM Con 2023, I'm going to be there. Ian Cowell and his band of exceptional goblins. And boy, do we have a cast of characters for you. Of course, we got Ian Cowell. Of course, we got J. Kim, Ronan Op F on the violins. We got delicious Nick Galvez on the keys. We got maybe a little appearance from Chris Doty of the Runaway 4 on some keys. We got Kerry Wood bringing it from Baltimore over the East Coast to play some bass. We got Audio Mocha flying in from Denver, I believe. He'll correct me later. It's gonna be a really, really good show, and it's gonna be fucking ridiculous. Sorry, farting ridiculous. I forgot this is a PG-13.
Well, your kids are already in bed, right?
Oh, they're not even here, man.
Oh, then you're golden. Yeah. Drop all the F-bombs.
I don't know where they are. But yeah, that's happening, and non-VGM related. I'll say I haven't said this really publicly yet, but I'm now the second guitar player in the band Psychic Hit. They're really good. They're like Thin Lizzy for wizards, and I'm all about that. Dre Genevieve, who is the principal songwriter and one of the founders of the band, is someone I respect a lot, and they were looking for someone, and we started talking, and then I learned a bunch of songs that weren't from Donkey Kong Country, and we got a show coming up April 8th in Oakland. It's their return show, and it's gonna be a fun time. And then over to Minneapolis for VGM Con, and lots of collaborations. And I'm working on the next album after Exceptional Goblins. It'll be ready when it's done, but I'll tell you all. Yeah. It's called Master's Touch.
Master's Touch or Mathter's Touch? Master's
Touch.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna have some math rock in there, I hope.
No math.
No math?
Only math is the math on the Bandcamp page when you're tallying up all the purchases.
All the 5 pre-orders that are going to be forced upon you violently. Yeah.
Well, the album's going to go for $129.99 each copy. So.
Right on. Yeah. No, it's worth every penny, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Sweet, dude. Well, I look forward to seeing you at VGM Con. Whatever your stage presence happens to be, that sounds really exciting.
I hope to have everyone else perform the music. I'm just going to be like George Clinton, and I'll be off stage for most of it, and then I'll shamble out during 40 minutes of Birdman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like a proper conductor. Yeah, you're the conductor of madness. Some exceptional madness, of course. It sounds like you got a good ring of goblins to manage there.
Only the best hand-selected goblins for this brand.
Right on, man. Sweet. Well, we're gonna keep moving things along, but yeah, thanks for pulling in last minute there with that prereq. Happy to have you here, of course, and we'll get you back in real live version sometime soon, man.
Absolutely. Always a pleasure to be here, Josh. Thanks for everything you do. And stick around, everybody. Great show.
Awesome. All right. Thanks, man. We'll talk to you later.
Thanks. Bye.
Right on. Ian Cowell, famously of Birthday and also himself. Speaking of people who are famous for being themselves, our next act, which I did not actually bother to change, but we've got not up first. Hold on. We can do this. We can do this live. Up next, semicolon, watch out for snakes. I don't quite understand the reference on this name, but it has something to do with a line that was placed in a movie that had no place being there. But our next act has every place being here on Bonus Stage. We wanted to get him on the show, but technical limitations being what they are, he was only able to offer a pre-recorded set, but that's exactly what we're doing here tonight anyways. So we've got Watch Out for Snakes. Buddy, if you're in the chat, oh, there you go. Yes, Mystery Science Theater 3000. Okay, I did like a little cursory research before the show because I was like, I gotta mention something about this. This is weird, but yeah, I definitely want to go see that episode of Mystery Science Theater. That sounds amazing, and of course, you know, you do lots of really cool stuff that is not influenced by an esoteric B movie show. Yeah, lots of chiptune sounds, blending NES and Game Boy sounds, does like live synthwave kind of vibes, really good stuff. And this performance that we're going to be watching is actually recorded from your latest. Oh, blush! Yeah. Oh, darn, you deserve it. Yeah, but this is your performance from Bitforce's Super Bit Fest. Just, gosh, what was that, like a week ago? Just maybe 2 weeks ago, actually. There, yeah, yeah. And as far as I know, this is the first time that anybody has seen this set. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sure we'll talk about it on the other side here. But yeah, folks, let's get some nutbreads in chat, and please give it up for Watch Out for Snakes.
Watch out for snakes. Let's do this.
Thank you, everybody. Hey, you people on the sides, come more towards the center so that I can not have to look both ways. I want to get this crowd nice and packed in the middle here. So I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. How many of you all have ever been to Atlanta? All right, how many of you all have ever been to Atlanta and been outside of the airport? Okay, that's a good number. This was a dance track, so I want to see you dancing. Got a couple more songs for you, but I want to take a moment to give it up for Masters of Unlocking. That Metroid medley at the end, whew, that was good. And love you too. And then make sure to stick around after my set because we're doing double guitar action here. We got Lacey Johnson coming up next. So. Thanks. This is my last one. Give it up for Super Bit Fest. Thank you so much to this entire team for having me out and just showing me such a good time. And thank you to all of you all for coming out and spending your Saturday with me. It means a lot. come and buy some merch from me over here. Help me get home to Atlanta. And while you're at it, buy merch from everybody in here. Support artists.
Wow. What happened? I was listening to Watch Out for Snakes and these like cool neon glasses came out of nowhere. That was, of course, Matt Baum, Watch Out for Snakes. Somebody who is very adept at watching out for snakes. And I think we're going to get him on the line here as soon as we can. Yeah, I should take these off. I can't see a darn thing. Hey, there he is. I think we got him. Matt, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, it's going swell. Just had a great time listening to your music, watching your performance. Yeah, I've seen you perform in videos. I don't think I've ever actually like been live to a concert, so it was really nice to have you here on Bonus Stage. Thanks for pulling through with like a week's notice.
Yeah, no, that's all thanks to the Bitforce guys for taking such rad footage and having that available from Super Bitfest. So, and I know that we've been like trying to make the stars align and make something happen for like a live performance. And I'll have to talk with you a little bit about that later. So maybe we can actually make that happen for Bonus Stage.
Oh, I'd love that. Yes, definitely. Let's DM after the show. Oh my God. Well, I mean, speaking of shows, like there you had it at Super Bitfest, man. Was that your first time at Bitfest? I know those Bitforce guys. They do a lot of stuff for the scene down there.
Yeah, it was my first time there. It was super rad. Like I'd never really met the Bitforce guys in person, so that was awesome. Most of the other folks that were there, I had run into at one time or another, either at MAG or some other kind of like festival or conference. So it was kind of like a fun reunion there in San Antonio. But yeah, no, it was my first time like actually participating in that particular conference. It was really well organized, a lot of like really cool stuff to do there outside of just the music things. And yeah, it was just really well curated from a musical perspective too. So lots of fun.
Yeah, no, the lineup looked pretty great from afar. Well, enough about other people and their endeavors. But with that, we're gonna talk about your endeavors that also involve other people's endeavors, because your latest release, Peripherals, is very much a collaborative effort. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that album?
Yeah, Peripherals is a remix album. I always have to I never know how to talk about this, because if I say it's a Watch Out for Snakes remix album, I never know whether people are going to think that that's me doing remixes of other people's stuff or people doing remixes of my own work. But it's actually the latter. So it's basically 6 artists that I had asked to remix different tracks of mine. They got to choose which tracks they wanted to do, and I kind of like left things pretty open in terms of how experimental they wanted to get, and was super, super excited to get back the tracks that I got back from each of them. Because even after selecting people that are kind of cross genre, there's like Stemage, who we know is like, when we know him from like Metroid Metal, and he's just awesome rock dude and everything. And then we've got Mega Ran, who everybody is also familiar with. But then we've also got some folks like Morris Black, Street Cleaner, Makeup and Vanity Set. So a little bit more of like the traditional kind of like synthwave slash like even just some film score stuff. So and then Null Sleep was rounding things out, chiptune old guard there.
Yeah.
But each one of them like took the remix as just an opportunity for them to experiment outside of even their own sound. So what I got back from each one of them was pretty wild in terms of what I was expecting, and I love each track so much. But yeah, it was such a great just a great experience, like working with each one of them. So yeah, that's out right now on Bandcamp, and it's available right now. If you go to like my social media, you could pre-save it on Spotify. So yeah, that'll be hitting streaming platforms in a week or two.
Right on. Yeah, and you've got something lovely to say about all of the acts too on Bandcamp. So folks, the link is in chat there. Definitely go and check that out. Yeah, dude. Other than that, I mean, it sounds like you've been keeping pretty busy. You said you had some vinyl that you're working on, as well as a couple of music videos for unreleased tracks.
Yeah, so I did a repress of my Scars release. Had done vinyl for that before, but kind of wanted to do something special for the repress. So we've got two different like variants for Scars, and then we've also done kind of an initial press on Disintegrate, which is my most recent full length. And we also have like two different variants of that. Like all of that stuff ships out on Monday. So currently in like pre-order status right now, but I'm going to be literally like fulfilling a lot of those orders starting tomorrow. So if you want to get yours sent out to you straight on Monday, there's still time to go out to Bandcamp, and yours will be in the mail on Monday if you get it in before tomorrow.
Right on, folks. Yeah, plenty of good reasons to go on over and check out Watch Out for Snakes Bandcamp. Yeah, dude. Other than that, any other cool upcoming gigs that we should be watching out for?
Yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff. The only one that I can really talk about right now is Neon Fest, which is going to take place in Tampa in mid-April. It's a huge convention of kind of synthwave, retrowave that happens very, very infrequently. I think they've only done one before, and it happened in Providence, Rhode Island. But that Neon Fest was such a huge hit that people have kind of been like clamoring for another one for years. It just, we hadn't, or I say we, like the organizers hadn't been able to make it happen because of COVID and quarantine and everything. So yeah, they're coming back full force. It's going to be happening in Tampa in April. It's going to be myself and a bunch of other like synthy type people. So if you're interested in that kind of music, those kind of like neon soaked landscapes and Miami Vice kind of aesthetic, then that's where you want to be.
Yeah, you're a natural fit with that crowd for sure, dude. Awesome, man. Well, we're gonna get ready for the main event here, but again, thank you so much for submitting your set here to Bonus Stage to be a part of this awesome release party. And yeah, definitely let me know what we can do to get you on here live. I can't wait to have you on here again.
Sounds great. I really appreciate you for having me on. Thanks to the Mad Gear. Everybody make sure that they go out and get the EP that dropped today. It's super rad. Also, big ups to Neon Cowell and WASD. I never know. Is it WSD or is it WASD?
It's either or. They are known by a few names, so I don't think there's any confusion if you use either.
Yeah, I'm always too busy just kind of looking at their awesome like PC visuals and rocking out to them to worry about how to say the name. So.
Right on, man. Well, we look forward to them, and yeah, thanks again for being on the show, dude. We'll catch you in chat.
Right on.
Okay, later. Sweet. Yeah. Oh my God. You know what I love about doing this pre-recorded stuff? Oh, I should be kicking myself in the butt right now because this is like technically the easiest show I've run in a long time. Also Darmox in the chat. What's going on? So that is, of course, Watch Out for Snakes. Thank you again, Matt, for being on the show. Yeah, and coming up, as I said, we have the main event, the Mad Gear, the baddest band on the planet. What else can we say about them? Yeah, we had them here on Bonus Stage for a more traditional Let's Listen. Gosh, how many months ago was that now? Guys, when did you put out the, hold on. Where is the Mad Gear? Here we go. Facebook? No, I don't want to go to Facebook. You guys had like the Mad Gear 64 album. That was a hoot. Oh my God. Really? January? It's been over a year. Oh, wow. Oh, my dudes. Well, I mean, you guys have had some reformation and we can talk a little bit about that once we get the whole stinking crew in chat to talk about it at the end of your set. But nevertheless, you guys decided that today you wanted to do something a little bit more than the traditional Let's Listen, and so here we are. We've got a wonderful set that you guys have submitted to be played here. This is a bonus stage exclusive. You saw it here first. I'm sure you'll see it somewhere else afterwards. I mean, it's going to be on our YouTube, but you guys, obviously, it's your material. Do what you want with it. And God, the promo video that you put together for it was really great too. Yeah, but this is all in celebration, of course, for a 3-track EP with songs from Killer Instinct, Bloody Roar, and Marvel vs. Capcom 3. It's a real banger and a really good, strong start to a new year for the Mad Gear. The whole crew does stink. Well, I'm glad we don't have smell-o-vision, but you know what we do have is sound-o-vision and vision. And with both of those combined, we are going to be watching and listening to the Mad Gear. So let's get those nutbreads in chat, folks. Give it up. Here they go.
The unrelenting call of the wild courses through my body. The tremble of these fingers cannot be stopped. The real me. The facade of a man crumbles, and my true self awakens with a primal scream.
Just like if I saw Sleep play that song, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense.
We will take it. Water down.
Today it'll be mostly cloudy with a high of 74 degrees. Thank you for tuning into the Weather Channel.
Here we go in our battle cry. We got a eagle man and a T-bird in the sky. Across the universe now we're green and we're totally fine.
Nie одном было вздоха. Где ваши? I'm alone. Aren't we all? You're late, 007. I have to stop in the bathroom.
guys do their shopping?
Don't move, mutant, or I'll blast!
Now to find a fat slog who dunked me. Uh-oh.
That the crystal holds and all the magic power that it brings. I'm the big kahuna, I should know what's going on. Inka Dinka, tell me everything.
To know everything, you must give up everything.
Oh my God. That was absolutely incredible. And we've got most of them here. The reason for the season, it's the Mad Gear. Hey guys, how you doing?
Hey.
All right, we've got several of you all at once. So we've got the first, in my view, we've got Josh here on keys. We've got Justin on guitar. We've got Cam on drums.
That's me.
And we've got JJ on the sax and Iwi. Awesome.
That's right.
Right on. Good job, you guys. Like that looked like a really fun set to perform and to record. I mean, my first question is, what the heck? Like, what music store were you guys rocking out in there?
First of all, you'd be overestimating how much fun it was, at least for some of us. We'll get into that in a minute.
Yeah, that's true.
Boy. Yeah. It was. We wanted to make sure we gave him a shout out. It's a place called Jack's Guitar Keyology in Lebanon, Tennessee, which is a little bit outside of Nashville. But it's just a very cool little kind of corner, off the square in a small town in Tennessee. It's just great, and he hosts shows there occasionally. And we were just like, hey, can we do like a private, kind of shoot there? And he was all about it, and we're very thankful.
Yeah,
right on. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
Oh, you're good, man. No, it was a good time. It was a great time.
Right on. Yeah. Well, if you are in the Tennessee area, definitely go and check that out. Love seeing local businesses stepping up to support the arts. Yeah. And speaking of the arts, of course, the reason we're all here tonight is because you guys have finally released your 3-track EP. Let's take this outside. So like I gotta ask, like, how many times have you guys been outside since dropping this album today?
Oh gosh, and like several,
Yeah.
I've walked the dog.
Cumulatively, you've been outside several times.
At least.
Oh,
I am pretty strictly an indoor kid, and so yeah, getting outside, a quote unquote several times is pretty good for me personally.
Yeah, that's the high watermark there. Yeah,
exactly.
It is release day. Oh my God! But all jesting aside, of course, guys, what has the response been so far to your new album?
People seem to be digging it, and we're glad because this has kind of been like in the pot for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Actually getting things arranged to get it released and all that has taken a little bit longer, but we worked really hard on these tunes, and I got to applaud the band because things really came out great. So
yeah, very happy with it.
Yeah, definitely. The rocker.
Right on. And we didn't see it on the show here today, but you guys also released a YouTube video for one of the tracks on here. Isn't that right?
Yeah, we released one for Killer Instinct. So yeah, that one we had a lot of fun going, whole hog on the kind of neon 80s vibes. So yeah.
Seems to be a theme for tonight. Oh man.
Yeah, I unintentionally, but yeah, definitely getting Watch Out for Snakes in there is definitely we're feeling like, gritty Neo Tokyo streets and that kind of vibe. So I'm for it.
Oh man, and I was applauding your lovely choice of denim for your outfits. Oh my God, I don't know how many other VGM acts have that much denim on stage. It's a bold move, and you have my respect for it.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
I think the competition, the band to beat is I think they're called, what is it, Cowabunga Pizza Time or something like that. Right. I think they've got a lot of denim too, but you know what? We'll take them on. It's not a problem, and I don't mind having that a little competition there.
Yeah.
Take it outside. Take it outside.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. Take it outside. Yeah. That's right.
Oh my God, Cowabunga Pizza time. The challenge has been presented. The glove has been, the denim glove has been thrown down.
The denim power glove
Ah!
has been thrown down.
Oh my God, somebody please make a denim power glove. That sounds amazing. Uh, the jauntlet. Oh God. Oh, chat is going off. And of course, Taladar is also in there with denim.
I just gotta say, Taldar is he's just bringing it. He's bringing it in the chat.
Yeah, absolutely. So much respect to you. Let's just, instead of celebrating your album release here, let's just celebrate Taladar.
And his puns just on point.
Oh my God. Oh man. Well, railing it back a little bit, talking about these 3 songs, like, I mean, obviously people have to think as artists, like, okay, what am I going to release? How many songs am I going to release? How does this all tie together? So how did you guys come around to these 3 songs specifically, for this release?
Well, as briefly as I can put it, we kind of do a cycle, like we cycle around for picks. Like, okay, it's your turn to pick one. It's your turn to pick one. And our former keyboard players, Miles, aka Adam, who is, we've had a few lineup changes and everything's been drama free. But his last pick for us was the Killer Instinct title theme, and from there kind of went. I think from there we were just kind of like, okay, well, let's think about fighting games and that kind of stuff. And Josh Helvig, who plays bass for us, had been wanting to do Bloody Roar for years, like literally years, and we had just kind of brushed it off. And we were like, okay, maybe we'll try to get it in. And then Shreddy, aka Justin, on guitar was next. And Justin, what was the story behind picking Wolverine?
I was searching so long to find something that fit like fighting game. I must have listened to hundreds of fighting game songs like in search of this one, and I don't know, this one came up and it just resonated the most. I was like, yeah, go with this one.
Yep.
Right on. Yeah, not even like a fan of the series or anything?
Not really, man. I don't know, like, but
that's the funny thing about this band is that we're not like necessarily all hardcore gaming people, and that's just kind of the way it's been from the beginning. So there's quite a few we've ended up covering that I don't know much about the game, to be honest. Sonic Spinball would be a good example.
Oh, I love Sonic Spinball, but I mean, like that, music, good music is good music, right? Like if you like the tune, if you want to perform it, if you have fun playing it, like that's kind of what matters, right?
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah, and we grew up on it, so it comes real natural, I mean, regardless of how much I'm putting a lot of time in on video games today, but I don't, these other guys have lives, so.
Oh no, that's super awesome. Yeah, all right. Well, heck, man. I mean, I know you guys like said you had like a little bit of a member changeover and stuff like that. Maybe I should point this question at JJ. What do you think of these guys? How you like integrating with them so far?
It's been familiar. I know I've known a couple of these people for a really long time, back to Murfreesboro. And then meeting new people. I don't know. At the same time, though, these games are some of the games, I don't know all of them, so I've had to learn some new melodies very quickly. But I love the content. I love video game music. I always have. Mm-hmm. And I think it's been completely 100% fun, except for certain things.
Certain things. Let's segue right into the vomit.
Right, directly into the violent sickness. That I'm so glad that nobody else got sick, at least. But yeah, when we were recording this, I I had gotten a stomach bug, as one does when you have an 11-month-old baby.
Oh,
and
congrats.
so, yeah, thanks. She's amazing, except for the the viral pathology. But so either way, yeah. So I it just hit me all at once when we were at this recording, and I kind of felt like I was like at war and lost a leg, and these guys just kind of came in and were like, "No, we're not leaving you behind." They were like, "All right, let's go. We're gonna play another one." And I was like, "Yeah, let's play another one." And they were like, "You can't play another one." And I was like, "Yeah." They helped me pack up, which was a big help. Honestly, at that point, I was in bad shape.
And then they took you outside, right?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
it was not a good experience in the moment, but watching it back, I think I pulled it off. I don't know about y'all.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I was the ones that like we kept the live audio for, that you were able to be present for, Dire Docks and the castle theme from Mario. I was when I got home to listen to it, I was really surprised at how good that sounded, despite you being super sick. So,
well, yeah, because you're playing a reed instrument, like that comes from the bowels, right?
I was trying not to make it do that, but yeah, I know that there was it was. I was trying to preserve the instrument. A lot of rinsing going on.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to get anything on the chips.
Oh, I was telling my wife when we got home, I was like, how like swing bands or whatever, before the horns come in, they'll be like, "Blow, daddy." I was like, for JJ, I was like, "Don't blow, daddy." Like,
yeah. All right.
Oh man. Well, at least like I don't know. Do Iwis have spit valves?
Oh,
like legit question. I don't know.
That is a good question. The Iwi has there's a tube that goes all the way through it. So at the end of the Iwi, there is a spit valve of sorts.
That's hilarious.
So yes, the Iwi is a like any living organism, even though it's not. It has an opening on both ends.
Yeah. Like all living organisms, it is effectively a tube. Yeah.
What a beautiful illustration.
Not to go back to the previous conversation or anything, but
I want David Attenborough to explain an Iwi and the openings on both ends.
Wow. Oh man, that feels like something. I mean, not that AI needs any encouragement, but it sounds like there's probably very likely something like that out there. A David Attenborough simulator you can feed a script to. Oh my god, ideas for future promo videos, guys. Just like take them all. They're tax free. Just have at her.
Awesome.
Oh my god. Well, okay, so you guys have released a 3-track EP. What's next for the baddest band on the planet?
We're hopefully keep on keeping on. Just finding new stuff, new fun things to do, and then getting them committed to tape and making videos and showing them to the world. That's nothing real concrete other than just keep making cool stuff.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. And I know it's a bit of ways out for you guys, but do you guys have any plans to head up to VGM Con in April?
I don't personally, mostly because that's a busy season of work for me, and it's like 12 hours away. But it's one of those things. Like I keep trying to figure out a way to get up there, but it hasn't panned out up to this point.
Mm-hmm. Right on. Well, I mean, you just keep trucking on. Absolutely, folks. If you're not following them on YouTube, like, what is wrong with you? Go on over to their YouTube page and give them a sub, because that is that's amazing. Go check out their new Killer Instinct video. It's a barrel of fun. No. Oh my God. But yeah, you guys have been a lot of fun on the show here today. Definitely
Thanks.
wish you all the success with this new release. I'm going to drop the link in chat one more time, folks. Yes, that's right, Star Killer. Smash that like button, dingle dongle that bell, and stay tuned for more from the Mad Gear, of course. Guys, thanks so much. We'll see you around in chat.
Thanks,
Yes,
bud.
sir.
Thanks,
Thank you,
man.
guys.
Right on. Talk to you later. All right. Oh, I just cut them off. But yeah, folks, that's the reason we're all here. Mad Gear, the Let's Take This Outside EP. Definitely go and grab that over on Bandcamp. And as they said, it's going to be on all streaming platforms within a week or so. Yeah, folks, this has been a real pleasure. We've got one more act up. Of course, this is WASD. They have also submitted a pre-recorded set just for bonus stage here. And don't be confused, because it is not live. They will have some disclaimers, but they are talking just like they're live. It's the real experience that they're trying to offer here on bonus stage. Of course, they're coming hot off of their performance at MagFest, and that is available up on YouTube. But what you won't find on YouTube just yet is this awesome performance. So please, let's get some nutbreads in chat and give it up for WASD. Take it away, guys.
Hey everybody, how's it going? WASD here. Big thanks to Josh from Bonus Stage for having us once again, and can't wait to celebrate the EP release of The Mad Gear. So in order to do that, we're going to play some tasty PC game music.
What's first? Warcraft? No? Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh boy, that was a good one. Very good. Very
Look
good.
at the
Very
chat. They're going nuts. Holy
good. Oh, that's
shit.
look at that comment. That's
Wow.
a great comment.
Stephen 0133413383. I agree.
This next song is about pirates.
Sorry, I forgot how it goes. Wait, hold on. I've got a plan of how to edit this, to edit out all the funky bits. So say that line again.
Oh, that's like fun.
Oh. Never mind. No editing.
Pirates. Remember that piracy is illegal.
What's next?
Baba, yeah, too.
You heard it here first, folks. What's next? Oh, yeah.
We got an old Windows MIDI song coming your way.
No. We have something a little bit more aggressive.
I lied.
A little dunk chunkum, if you will.
Oh, okay. We planned this.
Up next, we have Duke Nukem, or referred to us as Dunk Chunkum.
Fucking sticks flying everywhere.
Sticks and sticks may stick my sticks.
You know when Andy gets excited when he starts throwing sticks everywhere.
And sweats in my eye.
Quick shout out to Faraway Cam from me. I see you both. I can always see you.
All right. Now you can play Canyon.
Now is the song I alluded to when I lied earlier. So you got to remember what that is, because I'm not going to say it again.
Monkey Island.
Nice quick ditty.
A ditty. What's next?
Quake 2.
Oh, Quake.
There's a good one. This one's banger.
This one's a banger. Shout out to chat. Go crazy.
Let a comment.
Turkin, I believe, is next.
I don't know.
We're not gonna fuck this one up though.
Turkin?
Turkin? Yeah.
We got one more.
Is this the last one? Oh.
This is Turkin.
Thanks, Josh. Thanks, Mad Gear.
Yeah, thank you to the Mad Gear. Thank you to Josh. Thank you to Bonus Stage. Let's go. Thanks again to Josh and Bonus Stage for having us once again. Congratulations to the Mad Gear for an epic EP release. Stick around for all the amazing bands, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you to everybody in chat who supported us.
Whoa, look at that comment. Look at that. There it goes.
Get that hype train.
There it goes.
Going.
Hype train. Get them bits in.
Thanks for cheering, T-Bone V.
See ya.
Oh my God. Thank you so much for making me feel like I was aboard the Starship Enterprise. At the very end there. We have him, actually. We have one of the WASDs. I don't know. I guess you're the A, Austin. That just seems to make most sense.
I think actually I'm the D. I'm Dostin. DOSTIN.
Okay.
Because we have Andy, who's A.
Right.
Jack. Okay. I think his middle name starts with a W, so he's W, and then there's no S.
There's no S. It's just W. It's just WAD.
WAD.
Oh my God. Oh, dude. Well, that set was awesome. Thank you to all of the members of WAD for putting that together for us. That was really nice of you guys to be here and to help us celebrate, of course, the Mad Gear's recent EP release. But you guys have had a lot of activity recently yourselves. I mean, you just released your latest album, Escape. Yep. And you also performed live at MagFest. Those were pretty close in proximity to each other. So, I mean, you must just be buzzing right now.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, the time lining up to MagFest was a lot of work, cranking out a new WASD album that had been 5 or 6 years in the works. And so, yeah, post MagFest, it was nice. I took a nice Mexico vacation last week and really took some time off from there and ready to get back into it.
Oh, no, that's good, man. Like, give yourself the rest. I know, like, between this and Dwelling of Duels, you've got your hands full. Never a dull moment. I hope you did take, some good downtime. And I'm just picturing a pasty ginger on the beach, just, hiding under umbrellas, but still enjoying himself all the same.
It's surprising. I did not get burned as much as I expected to. I think as an adult, I've come to realize that, sunscreen is there to help you. Just put it on.
Oh, you came around. Yay, one of us.
It's
Protect
nice when
your
you're not
skin.
actually on the beach. We were just at a pool, because when you're at the beach, it's like you get 3 grains of sand into your sunscreen and it just peels your skin off,
Yeah. And you're getting all the reflections off the water and everything. This is just a dangerous time out there for you folks.
Exactly.
Oh man, I have a natural tan, so I don't feel your pain, but
so lucky.
But I'll sympathize with you.
I
won't
natural
empathize.
Glow.
Natural glow. Yes, that is the technical
When
term
you put
for
me in
what
a
happens.
dark room, I illuminate the room.
Oh man. Well, you guys had some really nice illuminations beyond just yourself in that room there. I loved your lighting setup. Oh my God.
Thank you. That was all Andy, our drummer, set all that up. That was his practice space we did there. Had a blast performing that live. No, wait, previously recorded. I don't know what the joke is at this point. We had a great time setting it up and playing there, and we had a fun time. It was a much less serious show than what we had done for MagFest, and that's the way we like it. But for a stage like MagFest, we of course had to tighten up the ends a bit. But that's our normal selves. That was basically us having like a good practice rehearsal right there.
Yeah, you can just let all the ends fray here for bonus stage. We don't have any standards or anything. So if you just want to let it all out, oh man. Speaking of online stages, man, Dwelling of Duels. What's the month this month? We've got February, and
February is Mario month. We did a Mario month back in 2005. When I was in 5th grade and I had nothing to do with video game music. And so finally we're bringing it back because there's been a few more Mario games since 2005.
A few, yeah. Yeah, oh god. What are they celebrating, like 50 years already? No, just kidding.
Getting there. I think it's almost 40. I think it was 35 a couple
right. They had the year of the Luigi or something like that.
Yes, but specifically no Luigi games, only Mario games.
Yeah.
So there's a couple people in the DoD community who are like, "Hey man, can I do Luigi's Mansion for this month?" And I'm like, "No, you can't. It's not a Mario game."
This is not player 2 month here. This is this is Big Brother time.
Exactly.
Oh man.
Exactly. Who's the older one? I think Luigi's actually older.
Oh, really?
I don't know. There was probably some Mario manual published in like 1997 that had like some kind of bit of lore about like, oh well, technically Luigi is the older brother.
Yeah, and he will inherit all. No, sorry, I don't know. I was trying to
He's
get
going to
into
inherit the plumbing company, right? He's in
Right,
the will.
yeah.
He's in the will. Big Papa Mario gave it to Mario, but when Mario dies, Luigi Mario inherits the company.
Right. Well, that only happens when Mario runs out of lives. But of course, being player one, that's going to happen first.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, so Dwelling of Duels month is the month's theme is Mario. Dwellingofduels.net. Submit a video game cover for some Mario music and have a good time.
Yeah, it is a good time. We had some debate on participation in the chat. So, yeah, folks, I mean, like, you know, there is a contest attached to it. Of course, it's in the name Dwelling of Duels. But all the same, you know, the community is wonderful over there. And if you are feeling shy about submitting something, just do it. Just, I don't know, make it an alt or something if you just want to dip your toes in. But honestly, you know, it's all fun and games over there until free month when Tony Dickinson comes in and sweeps.
Yeah, and we get like 78 entries, most of which are 20 minutes long, and you know, all that.
Oh my God. Well, speaking of a legacy, you were mentioning you hadn't had Mario since 2005, but Dwelling of Duels itself is going to be celebrating 20 years this year. Isn't that right?
Yes, this is the 20th anniversary. DoD was started in 2003. September of 2003 to be specific. So we are going to be going all out for that. Plans yet to be announced, but yeah, what is the 20th anniversary in like materials? Is that silver?
Oh, like what's your wedding gift for Dwelling of Duels?
Paper?
Oh my God.
Wood?
Paper's year one. I don't know. I think I know my parents got up to like 25 and it was like silver or something like that. So I don't know. 20 sounds like it's probably a little mundane.
It's probably
maybe that's not
copper or something.
Yeah, maybe not something you want to implement in your marketing strategy, but but fascinating nonetheless. A soft pretzel, a bag of Bugles only month. Oh man,
I think the 20th anniversary is the Cheez-It anniversary. I think that's what it has to be. I think that makes sense.
Oh, so you're gonna rope Jer into finally submitting again? Is that right?
You know, I'm kind of mad that Jeremiah Roque is the one who's known as the Cheez-It person, because I feel like I'm the Cheez-It person, and that I just don't have a stream, so nobody knows about it.
Oh man, well you got to represent Cheez-Its on Dwelling to Duels, because you know, like I don't know, that sounds like a duel right there.
Here's how much of a Cheez-It person I am. The very first time that I used to give out WASD demo CDs before I had a band, before I had a full album, when I was just handing out burned 4-track CDRs, I had them all in a Cheez-It box that I would bring with me to shows, and I had to convince the doorman to let me bring them in, because I was like, no dude, I'm not bringing in outside food. These are CDs inside of this Cheez-It box, because it was the most prevalent container I had, because my room was littered with Cheez-It boxes.
Oh wow, he just reached out, just closed your eyes, reached out, picked up a Cheez-It box. This'll do. Yeah,
that was it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't know. You got to lean it. I had no idea. So, I mean, you got to represent your Cheez-It love a little bit and give Jared a little run for his money.
I do.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's a fun story. I love that story. Well, I mean, you know, we've been talking a lot about Dwelling of Duels, but of course you are on here representing WASD, Xscape, Magfest, Vacation, obviously bonus stage, but like what else is coming down the pipeline for you guys?
We've got a couple shows that we're booking for summer and after that for some conventions this year that we're looking to do. So keep an eye out on that on our socials for those posts. They haven't been announced yet, but we've been in some discussions with people post Magfest, because that Magfest set was fantastic and
it was
a great time.
Yeah, you guys killed it, and I hope that brings you all the more success.
Yes.
Yeah,
so much glory.
Holy shit, man. Cool. I'm going to wrap things up here, dude. But thanks so much for submitting that. Like, it was nice to have like a pre-recorded set for you guys. You guys also made it lots of fun. And thanks for supporting the Mad Gear here today as well.
Of course. Thanks for having us. Shout out to Ian and Watch Out for Snakes, and of course Mad Gear, and you, Josh, at the bonus stage. We love you.
Oh, thanks, man. All right. Well, we'll catch you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Sweet. Folks, well, that's it. This has been Let's Party. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still like, oh, shoot, do I do another one of these? Like, is this going to become like a thing? I guess it is if people want to do it, but folks, yeah, I'm Josh. This has been Bonus Stage. We've got music online coming up tomorrow, and we're going to have a lot of announcements there for future endeavors as well. Stacked lineup for tomorrow if you haven't seen it. We're going to have Anime Vivi, Dark Phoenix, Lauren the Flute, Abstract the Origin, David Piano, Killscreen, Rusty, and Jane the Message. It's going to be rad time, so come on through, donate $10 to the arts today. Oh, hold on, I don't need to say that out loud. We've got a jingle.
Donate $10 to the arts today.
Ta-da. Okay, yeah, so come on through and do all of that tomorrow. We're going to start the show here at 1:30 p.m. for us on the West Coast. That's 4:30 for you on the East. And it's going to be 8 hours of live entertainment. So really looking forward to it. Oh, and there'll be some pinball there as well. But yeah, I'm going to wrap things up. It's been a real good time here tonight. I'll just leave you with some sweet tunes. And if you folks want to do a raid, then we'll talk about that in chat. All right. See you tomorrow.